Of course, here is a grand celebratory and incredibly delicious recipe for an Oreo chocolate cake, written in the warm and generous style of a beloved grandpa. Grandpa's biggest and best no-bake Oreo chocolate cake. All right, gather round everyone. Today we're making a cake that's not just a treat, it's an event. No oven needed, just a lot of love and a whole lot of Oreos. This is the cake I make for birthdays, anniversaries, or just because it's Tuesday. It's rich, it's creamy, and it'll make you smile from ear to ear. Let's get our hands dirty. Why you'll love this, according to Grandpa, no baking required, perfect for hot days or if you don't fancy turning on the oven. Crunchy and creamy, that fantastic contrast between the crunchy biscuit base and the smooth, luxurious filling. Impressively big. This isn't a dainty little dessert, it's a showstopper. Simple and joyful. Cooking should be fun, and this recipe is exactly that. Ingredients. For a big 9-inch springform pan serves a whole happy family. For the crust, 500 g, about 3 standard packs of Oreo biscuits, 150 g, 1/10 cup, unsalted butter, melted for the chocolate filling, 600 milliliters, 2.5 cups, heavy cream or double cream, chilled, 500 g, about 2.5 blocks, full-fat cream cheese at room temperature, 150 g, 3/4 cup, granulated sugar, caster sugar works too, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 200 g, about 7 ounces, dark chocolate, melted and slightly cooled, 100 g, about 1 cup, powdered sugar, icing sugar, sifted for the topping and decoration, 250 milliliters, 1 cup, heavy cream, chilled, 2 tablespoons powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, a handful of extra Oreo biscuits, whole and crushed, optional, chocolate shavings for extra fancy points. Equipment: a 9-inch springform pan, the kind with a clip on the side, food processor, or a strong zip-top bag and a rolling pin, electric hand mixer or a stand mixer, a strong whisking arm will do in a pinch, spatula, measuring cups and spoons. Instructions. Step 1. Make the Oreo crust. Prep the pan. Take your springform pan and lightly grease the bottom and sides. This makes sure our masterpiece comes out clean later. Crush the Oreos. Pop all 500 g of Oreos, the whole cookie, cream filling and all, into the food processor. Blitz them until they turn into fine, dark crumbs. If you're using the bag and rolling pin method, get all your energy out and crush them until they're nice and sandy. Butter it up. Pour the fine Oreo crumbs into a large bowl. Pour in the melted butter. Mix it with a spoon or your clean hands until every last crumb is moist and it looks like dark, wet sand. Press it down. Dump the buttery crumbs into your prepared pan. Press them down firmly and evenly into the base and about halfway up the sides to create a crust. Use the bottom of a glass or a measuring cup to really pack it in tight. Chill. Pop the crust into the refrigerator to set and get firm while we make the glorious filling. Step 2. Make the chocolate filling. Whip the cream. In a large, clean bowl, pour in the 600 milliliters of chilled heavy cream. Using your electric mixer, whip it on high speed until it forms soft peaks. Be careful not to over-whip it into butter. Once it's fluffy, set it aside for a moment. Cream the cheese. In another massive bowl, beat the cream cheese and granulated sugar together on medium speed until it's completely smooth and has no lumps. Scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure everything is mixed in. Bring it together. Pour in the melted, but not hot, dark chocolate, and the vanilla extract into the cream cheese mixture. Beat it on low speed until it's all one beautiful chocolatey universe. Fold gently. Now, take that whipped cream we set aside earlier. Add about 1/3 of it to the chocolate mixture and fold it in with a spatula to lighten it up. Then gently fold in the rest of the whipped cream until no white streaks remain. Be gentle. We want to keep all that air in there to make the filling light and mousse-like. Step 3. Assemble the giant cake. Fill her up. Retrieve your chilled crust from the fridge. Pour all of that incredible chocolate filling into the crust. Smooth the top with your spatula so it's nice and even. The final chill. Carefully place the whole cake pan into the refrigerator. Now this is the hard part. You have to let it chill for at least 6 hours, but overnight is truly best. This gives the cake time to set properly so you get a clean slice. Step 4. The grand finale, decorating. Make the topping. Just before serving, make the whipped cream topping. Whip the 250 milliliters of chilled cream with the 2 TBSP of powdered sugar and vanilla until it forms firm peaks. Release the beast. Carefully unclip the springform pan and lift the ring away. You can run a warm knife around the edge first if it's being stubborn. Decorate. Either spread the whipped cream over the top of the cake or pipe pretty swirls on it. Go wild! Crumble over some extra Oreos, place a few whole ones on top, and sprinkle with chocolate shavings. There you have it. My biggest, most chocolatey, Oreo-iest cake. Now who's ready for a slice? Enjoy, my dears. Love, Grandpa. Grandpa's pro tips. Room temp is key. Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. If it's cold, you'll end up with a lumpy filling, and we don't want that. Chill your bowl. For the best whipped cream, chill your mixing bowl and whisk attachments in the freezer for 15 minutes before you start. The slice. For picture-perfect slices, dip your knife in hot water, wipe it dry, and then cut. Do this for every slice. Variations. Feel like a different flavor? Try using golden Oreos or mint chocolate for the crust. You're the boss of your cake.